Charlotte? Charlotte? Charlotte?
Mr. Wicks, please!
That away. Just put it away.
Oh, there, easy, girl. Hey.
Hey.
What are you up to?
Who, me?
Come on, what do you got there?
Nothing.
It looks like something to me.
Here. It's a present.
For me?
It's not. It's for Katie. Open it. You like it?
Yeah, but
Try it on.
now?
Sure, it'll look real nice on you. Gotta make sure it fits. Time consent, I could take it back if it don't.
Well, excuse us.
Didn't know you was busy, kid.
This ain't what it looks like.
Don't look like nothing to me. Look like something to you, Cody.
No, don't look like nothing.
Louise, there's someone here to see you. Hello, Louise.
Charlotte. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry to arrive unannounced like this, but I just got in town and I couldn't wait to see you. Louise and I go back a long ways.
Charlotte, why don't you and I go for a little walk? What are you doing here, Charlotte?
Well, remember that dress shop we always used to talk about?
Yeah? Sort of. I mean, that was a long time ago.
Not to me. I saved up some money. And from what I've seen, I'd say Rock Creek could sure use a place like Charlotte and Louise's Fashion Emporium, don't you?
What?
Or Louise and Charlotte's, if you like. I'm not particular. Those fine ladies will never look down their nose at me again. It's so good to see you. You used to have such beautiful long hair. What happened to it?
Cut it off a long time ago. The company fired me if they knew I was a girl.
That's terrible.
Not so bad. What about Wicks?
What about him?
He let you go?
Didn't have a choice. Had his henchmen beat up on the wrong man. Me and the girls gave him a beautiful funeral. It was the best party St. Joe's seen in years.
Well, you must be tired.
Yeah, I suppose I could do with some freshening up. I was wondering if...
Don't worry. Hotel's real nice. I'll take your bag.
Hello, Lou.
Otis, got any rooms?
Depends. What size bed you need?
A single will do just fine. It's for the lady.
Oh, I think we've got something. Will you be staying long?
I certainly hope so.
All right.
Room 12, sign here. Third door on the left.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, young man, but you look exhausted. Why don't you let me take that?
I can handle it.
No, really, please. Travis McKay, at your service. Seems like we're going to be neighbors.
Charlotte Rowan. And this is...
Lou McLeod. I'm her cousin.
I'm very honored to make your acquaintance.
I'd better get back.
You all right? You hardly ate a thing at supper.
Yeah, and hungry as all.
You're gonna waste away to nothing. Nothing but skin and bones.
Stop it.
Of course, it's nice skin and bones.
I said stop it.
What's wrong?
Ain't in the mood to be tickled, that's all.
Well, you were this morning, till that lady got here. Who is she, anyway?
Kid, please.
All right. Never mind.
Well, I gotta get going now. See, some people are gonna be wondering about me. I bandaged up those wounds for you. You get some rest and be up to traveling in no time. I also left you some food and plenty of water. So, I best be going. You're gonna be just fine. You gotta figure some of your people will be around this way soon.
What'd she look like?
Let's see. She had brown hair, green eyes, pretty dress, real head turn. She carried an old beat-up carpet bag.
Where'd you take her?
She gave me one of them, too. Told me to forget I'd ever seen her.
Well, maybe this one will help you remember.
I left her off at Rock Creek. Hell of a town, Mr. Wicks.
Mr. McLeod? Travis McKay from the hotel. The desk clerk told me that you worked here.
What can I do for you, Mr. McKay?
I'm terribly sorry to disturb you at your place of employment, but there's a personal matter of some delicacy I wish to discuss with you. It concerns your cousin, Miss Rowan.
What about her?
Don't suppose I need to tell you what a fine woman she is. Since you seem to be her closest relative, I thought, well, it only proper that I announce my intentions.
Intentions?
I wish to court her, Mr. McLeod, if you don't have any objections.
Well, I wouldn't, but I think she'll be leaving town soon.
Well, then perhaps I could take you both to supper before she goes.
Well, I guess that would be all right.
Thanks. I want you to know I deeply appreciate this.
Good. You're awake. You hungry? Now, wait. Take it easy there before you start bleeding again. A hell of a time stopping it last time. Not your enemy. Yeah. You wouldn't happen to speak English, would you? No, I didn't think so. Look, I'm Hickok. My name is Hickok.
Mach, Piasha.
Well, how about I just call you Bill? I got an uncle named Bill. He's ornery as a polecat. You kind of remind me of him. So where you from? Your home, you know? Where's your home? Where's your home? Across the river? Up in the high country?
Shijaga. Mine op Tawahi.
Oh.
Hi. Hi. You all right? Yeah. Lou, who is Charlotte? Someone I used to know?
She's a prostitute, isn't she?
How'd you know?
I've been around longer than you, seen different things.
I'd be so sure about that.
I would. You ashamed of having her for a friend?
Of course not. It's just... I don't know.
Louise, I know how something like that can happen to a woman, and it ain't always her fault.
Yeah. Most folks don't see it that way.
Well, that's their problem, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you the truth, I don't take much with it myself, but it ain't easy for a woman on her own out here. As long as she respects herself, doesn't harm anyone, that's all that matters, not what other people think.
Thank you, Mr. Branch.
My pleasure.
Well, partner, what do you think? I know it doesn't look like much now, but with a little work...
What are you talking about?
Our new store, silly. I just told Mr. Branch we'd take it, and I've saved up enough money so rent won't be a problem at all.
Charlotte, I never agreed to this.
Well, then, I guess I'll just have to go it alone.
Charlotte, you can't stay here.
Why not?
You just can't, that's all.
You know, there used to be a look that would come over people's faces when they'd see me in the street. After a while, I got used to it. It didn't bother me so much. When I saw you come out of that barn yesterday, you had that same look on your face. Kind of took me by surprise. I never expected it from you.
I'm sorry, Charlotte. I just meant that...
I know what you meant. Now, you listen to me. I want to forget the past as much as you do, probably more. All I'm asking for is a chance to start fresh, to make a new life for myself, a good life, like you did. Now, if you don't want to be my partner, that's fine. I'll do it myself. All I'm asking for is a chance, Louise. I think you owe me that much.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Well, then we'll speak no more about it. Now, come on, I want to show you my new dress. Travis has invited us to dinner. You're going to be our chaperone. You know, Travis is a fairly important man, being a banker and all. Do you know what I like about him most? He reminds me of a little boy.
I know what you mean.
Is that you, Miss Charlotte? Damn, I must have died and gone to heaven.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe I know you.
What you talking about? It's me, Charlie Frank. Come on, you know me. I used to be one of your best customers. Till my wife found out. Of course, she's not my wife anymore.
Let's get out of here, Charlotte.
You must have mistaken me for someone else. Now, if you'll excuse us.
A man don't forget the best loving he ever had. I'll prove it to you, too.
Listen, mister. If the lady says she's never seen you before, she's never seen you before, understand? Good. Now get out of here and don't you bother her again. Come on, Charlotte.
All right there, Bill. Hang in there. Hope you know who to use this on. Hold on, you're gonna be all right. Let's just take a look. Oh, it's all right. Hang in there. Hang in there.
Miss Rowan, I hope I'm not bothering you.
No, not at all. You're the one they call the kid, right?
That's right.
Would you like to come in?
Thank you.
So, what can I do for you?
I don't know exactly how to say this.
Just spit it out. That's the best way I know.
Okay, it's about Lou. Now, I don't mean to pry or anything, but ever since you got here, she hasn't been herself. I was wondering if you could...
Tell you what it is about me that troubles her so much?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you should ask her.
Well, I did, but she doesn't want to talk about it.
Well, then I don't think I should either, do you?
I guess not.
What are you doing here, kid?
You wouldn't tell me what was wrong, so...
Get out.
Lou, I didn't...
I said get out!
Don't you think you're being a little hard on him?
It's my problem, not yours.
If you ask me, you're lucky.
Yeah? What for?
To have someone who cares so much. Come on. Travis is going to be waiting for us.
I don't know about you, but I couldn't eat another bite.
Next time you'll have to try some home cooking.
Oh, excuse me. Seem to lift my cigar case back inside. Don't go away.
Feeling better?
He's a nice man.
You know, I didn't think it was possible, but I believe I'm falling in love.
Charlotte, you hardly know him.
I know he's considerate and shy, romantic, but kind of clumsy. What's not to love?
I don't know. Don't you think you're rushing things a little?
Louise, I've dreamed about being with someone like him for a long time, settling down, having a normal life like anyone else. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Sometimes these things are more trouble than they're worth. Care for a cigar, Lou?
No thanks. I gotta get back to the station. Thanks again for supper.
It is an uncommonly beautiful day, Miss Rowan. Would a stroll through the streets of our fair city meet with your approval?
That would suit me just fine, Mr. McKay.
You gotta come with me right now.
What's wrong?
Family business, no time to explain.
Lou, what? What are you doing?
Wicks isn't dead. He's here. I just saw him go into the saloon.
How did he find me?
I don't know, but I got a feeling you led him here. Now, what's he want, and don't you lie to me.
I stole his money. I only took what was coming to me. It's nothing compared to what he made off of me all those years. You know what he's like, Louise. I couldn't live like that anymore. Now, I helped you. Now, you've got to help me now. Please, I'll do whatever you say. I can't go back there.
I'll get a couple of horses. Wait here. It'll just take a minute.
I'm glad you've come to your senses. We'll leave in the morning.
I'm not coming back. Never coming back.
I don't think that's your choice. You stole some money from me, and I got a warrant for your arrest. So, why don't you take me to it, and then we'll both go home. What the hell?
Don't move, either of you.
She's crazy. She's just crazy, that's all.
Charlotte? Oh, my God. I'm telling you, Teaspoon, if he didn't do it, he drove her to it. Either way, he killed her. You got to arrest him.
As soon as I find him, I'll talk to him. But you gotta know there was another fella there. She took his gun and shot herself. Said she was acting crazy. Said nobody made her do nothing.
Charlotte told me that he was after her. Said she had some money he thought was his and that he'd do anything to get it back.
Who is this Wicks fella anyway?
Someone she used to know.
You know him too? Louise, there's something you ain't telling me. What is it?
Nothing that matters.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Sorry, Teaspoon.
How the hell can I help you if you won't tell me what you know?
Because I can't, all right?
Women.
A few more days to tote the weary load.
in my own, my old Kentucky home.
What? Chaya, Yaduan. Well, if you don't like it, you try it.
All right, you can sing, even if the words are funny.
She was beautiful, wasn't she?
Yeah.
That woman had more heart, more spirit. Excuse me.
Do you know him, Lou?
I used to.
Excuse me. Look, I know it's a terrible time, but Miss Rowan was a friend of the family. I was just wondering if you know who that young fella is over there.
That's Charlotte's cousin, Lou.
Lou. Thanks.
Rachel?
Hi. I think I'll go change out of these clothes.
Lou? Otis brought her things over from the hotel. I'm sorry I went to see Charlotte. I had no call prying into your life like that.
Why'd you do it, kid? What'd you think you'd find out?
I don't know. Why her showing up upset you so much, I guess.
Wasn't her. She was my friend.
Lou, I don't want to crowd you. I really don't. I just care about you is all.
I know.
Can't help wanting to know more.
Kid? Don't go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Louise. Bad dreams?
What are you doing up?
Same as you, I guess. Care to join me? That man at the funeral. Who is he?
His name's Wicks.
Come here. It's all right. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
I don't know. Maybe it's time I did. After I left the orphanage, I ended up in St. Joe, and it was a bad winter, and I needed a job, and Wicks said he'd give me one. He took me to a house, and there were a bunch of ladies living there. But Charlotte was the only one who was nice to me. They gave me a job doing laundry, and it was a while before I figured out what kind of place it was.
What'd he do to you, Louise?
One night, about a year later, he came into my room.
It's all right. It wasn't your fault.
Morning after it happened, Charlotte snuck me out of there, and she got me a ticket for the stage to St. Louis, and after I got there, I cut up all my hair. Started dressing like a boy. Figured it was safer that way.
Probably was.
You know, I never thanked her. I don't care who pulled the trigger. Wicks killed her, Rachel.
Nobody can blame you for hating him.
I've always been too ashamed to tell anybody what he did to me.
You told me, and that's a start.
Before I ran into you, I was planning on doing a little fishing. When you heal up, maybe we can go. Sound good to you? Hold on to him, Bill! You all right? Oh, fishing trip is sounding better and better to me.
Fish. Hen.
Yeah, fishing. Come on, let's get you up. Come on.
Excuse me. I don't mean to bother you, but I was a friend of Miss Rowan's. I'm looking for a Lou McLeod.
He's out on a ride. He'll be back soon.
Oh, good. Good. Thanks. I'll be back. changed your name. Drop the gun, Louise. You know, I thought there was something familiar about you. But I gotta tell you, that disguise does not become you.
What do you want?
Your friend Charlotte stole some money from me. And I've come to retrieve it.
Go to hell.
Shouldn't Luke been back by now?
It's a warm day. Probably didn't want to push her horse too hard. Oh, before I forget, if you see her before I do, tell her this fella came looking for her.
Wait, what fellow?
Come on. Move it. All right, that's far enough.
You touch me, and I swear I'll kill you.
Really now.
If I don't, you're gonna have to kill me. Either way, you won't get your damn money.
No. You don't understand. You're gonna get the money for me. It's been a long time, Louise. You were nothing but a frightened little girl back then. Remember? You're all grown up, Louise. Well, you may be a grown woman now, but inside you're still a frightened little girl, right?
This is for Charlotte.
Charlotte killed herself. I had nothing to do with it.
Like hell.
You're not gonna shoot me. You don't have it in you.
No? How's it feel having someone else in control? Afraid? I think you're real afraid. You should be. How's it feel, Wicks? You like it? Damn you, answer me. Do you like it?
No!
Get out of here, kid.
Why? So you can murder him?
Maybe. Take care of him, kid.
You see, I got shot this one time. And my friend Teaspoon, he mixed up this salve of horse liniment, gunpowder, and mountain water. And he stopped the bleeding just like that. We don't have any liniment, but this ought to work just fine. Don't smell half as bad, neither. You like Teaspoon? He's in Rock Creek, where I'm going. At least you'll be getting to where you're going soon, huh? be around folks who can take care of you a lot better than me. Well, all right. That bill, this here is gonna sting a little bit, but I'm sure that you... Bill? Bill?
You may not have shot Miss Rowan, but you caused enough trouble to be my guest for a while. Bring him in, kid.
Travis!
I only knew her a few days, but I loved Charlotte. Her laugh, the way she'd look at me. She made me feel special. I'd never felt that way before. I could have helped her get over her past. Wicks didn't give us a chance.
She told you?
Not in so many words, but I knew. I loved her for who she was, not where she came from. I pray to God she knew that.
I think she did. Kid!
Hey.
Hey. Mind if I join you?
Sure.
Ready to talk now?
You don't have to.
I want to.
I'm ready to listen.
Who are you?
A friend. His friend.
He was my son.
I'm sorry.
You honor him by returning him to his people.
Well, he saved my life. What was his name?
Mach Yakshi. Red Sky, in your words.
Red Sky. My name's Hickok. James Hickok.
Safe journey, James Hickok.
Thank you. Excuse me. What song is that?
Kola, Wishu, Chile. A song of friendship, in your words.
Friendship.
Some say the Free Staters did.
I guess I was kind of hard on him.
Well, you had no way of knowing.
Excuse me, I'm done.
You hardly touched your supper.
I'm not hungry.
He keeps grieving for Ike this way. He's gonna get sick.
I'm going to talk to the boy. Want to talk about it?
No.
I know what you're feeling. It's like this pain inside you won't go away. You hope time will help. Every day feels like the day before until finally it gets so bad you just want to hit somebody like you was trying to tear the pain out of you and put it into them. Don't work that way.
I miss him, Teaspoon.
I know. We all do. That ain't gonna change. Trouble is, you're holding on to your grief. You gotta let it go or it'll poison you.
Ike didn't have to die like that. He got himself killed. Why'd he do it?
Don't matter why. It happened. You gotta make peace with that and move on.
I can't.
They're carrying a shipment of rifles bound for Fort Kearney. It's the third time this month the Army's had guns stolen.
I could sure use that reward money. Wish I knew who did it.
A bunch of thieves looking to profit from this war talk, most likely. South's gonna pay top dollar for every gun they can get their hands on before this thing starts.
Feels like it already has.
And 1 can of bacon powder. Anything else, boys?
Well, I think that's all Rachel wanted.
You know, I've been meaning to tell you guys how sorry I was to hear about Ike. We had our differences now and then, but always liked that boy.
Hey, Tompkins, how much for this knife here in the case? The one with the tortoiseshell.
Oh, you picked yourself a good one, Cody. That's genuine tempered steel. It'll last you a lifetime.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I think I'll take it.
Good.
Where'd you get these, Tompkins?
A peddler sold them to me.
They're medicine pouches. You got no right to sell these.
This is my store. I'll sell whatever I please.
Secret, you
I'm not doing this!
You got no right!
Get him out of here!
No!
Don't bring him back.
Somebody die for those Tompkins!
I'm sorry about Buck, Tompkins. He's just been all broken up ever since Ike passed away. I'll take, Hey, where's that knife? Hey, you, come here! Hey, kid! Hey, you! Nothing, come back here, you little thief! Gotcha!
Let go of me! I didn't do nothing!
Give me the knife.
What knife? I ain't got a knife.
Daniel! Daniel, what's wrong? What happened?
Nothing.
I caught him stealing a knife from the general store, ma'am.
He's lying!
Oh, Daniel, you promised me. You said this would never happen again. I'm sorry, Mr.
Cody. William F. Cody.
I'm Julia Tobin. Please accept my apologies. Daniel's really a good boy, but he's had his problems lately.
I understand.
Daniel, I think you should apologize to Mr. Cody.
That's all right, ma'am. There's no harm done.
Give it to me. Give it to me. I appreciate your kindness. Good day. Daniel, you promised me to stay out of trouble.
It's over.
Stop it! Nice to see you breaking up with that for a change. Now you kids go on home. Go on, get!
Come on, man.
Not you. Now where is your mother?
Home.
Jesse, do me a favor and tell Teaspoon I'm taking Daniel home, please.
No, you ain't. I don't have to go to no place with you.
Oh, yeah?
Pry it open. Take a look. Guns. Damn.
So how much schooling exactly have you had? About 4 years, I'd guess. You know, it's a good thing I came along when I did. Looked like that boy was getting ready to whip you.
Heck, he was.
Why were you fighting?
He called my father Dumb Puke.
That sounds pretty bad. What's that?
It's what they call Missouri border trash. Had to fight him.
Oh, of course you did. Fella can't let somebody be disrespectful to his father.
That's why I did it.
Then again, if you do respect your father, you ought to do what he'd want. And I bet she'd say that your lessons are more important than sticking up for him, don't you think?
Probably.
Well, then that's what you ought to do. I'll make you a deal. You go to school every day for a week, and you don't get in any fights, you get all your lessons done, I'll give you this knife. I promise. It's got to be between you and me. Deal? Day, Miss Tobin.
Day, Mr. Cody. Is anything wrong? Daniel, have you been fighting again?
No, I just saw Daniel back in town and offered to give him a ride home, that's all. Say, Daniel, you want to do me a favor and take my horse for me?
Yeah. See you later, Cody. Gotta study.
What haven's gotten into him?
Well, I don't know. Well, why don't you let me give you a hand with this wood?
No, don't trouble yourself. You've done quite enough already.
No trouble at all.
Stay for a glass of cider at least.
Sounds great. Could you do me a favor and help me pile some of this wood up here? Keep it coming. Still some more room.
I'm afraid you'll hurt yourself.
This ain't nothing.
There, that's enough. Come get that cider.
Easy, ma'am. I don't mean you any harm.
I'll shoot you. I swear I'll kill you. I'll kill you just like they did my husband and my brother.
Who did this?
Don't you talk! Don't you say anything. You throw that gun over here. Come on! That knife, too.
My name's Buck Cross, ma'am. I ride for the Pony Express. I'd like to help you.
Oh, yeah? You're gonna help, all right. You're gonna give him a decent burial.
Over here!
What are those? What are you doing?
My apologies for disturbing you, Julia, but the Army's getting too close for comfort. We need to hide these weapons.
You can't. I've told you I don't want to have anything to do with this.
It'll only be for a short while.
I've already lost a husband. That's enough. Brad would still be alive if he hadn't joined you.
He died fighting for a cause. Don't shame his memory by turning your back on it.
Hey, Mr. Kimball!
How's my soldier?
Good.
You looking after your mother like I told you?
Yes, sir.
You sure you do? That's what your daddy would want.
Come on, Daniel. Back to your studies.
Daniel! You ever need anything, you come see me here?
Yes, sir.
Good boy.
Please, leave us out of this. I'm begging you. If the Army finds out we have those guns here, they'll take our home.
You got a lot more to lose than that. I would hate for you to do anything to cause that boy more suffering.
There he is! That's him, all right. Ryder coming! Here he comes,
Daniel. What brings you around here?
It's been a week. I didn't have any fights yet.
Oh, that's good.
Well, you said if I win a whole week. Our deal, remember?
Oh, that's right. I guess I owe you that knife. Alrighty. There you go.
Thanks, Cody. This'll be great for whittling. You know my pa used to whittle?
Oh, yeah?
Hey, you want to go fishing?
Oh, no thanks.
I know a spot with a fish. I'll just jump in your pocket.
Look, Daniel. I've been riding for 2 whole days, and I'm pretty tired. Why don't you come back some other time?
He's been waiting for you all morning. Boy's so proud of himself, he's just busting to tell you.
Look, Lou, I gave him the knife, okay?
He didn't come for the knife. He came because he wanted to be with you.
Damn it. I didn't mean nothing bad. I'm just tired, that's all.
I know. But you can't expect him to understand that. You took on a responsibility, Cody. That boy needs somebody he can count on.
Mind tending my horse for me? Hey, Daniel! Now, where'd you say that fishing spot was? Cody, I know a spot where the fish jump out of the water right into your pocket.
Don't worry, we'll catch him.
All right.
Cody,
Yeah?
think a promise lasts forever?
I know if a man gives his word, he ought to stand by it.
Even if the person he gave it to ain't alive?
You having trouble keeping the promise you made with your pa?
Swore to him I finished my schooling. Only now I don't see the point in it.
Why not?
What good's book learning if folks is shooting at you?
Well, you gotta be educated if you want to make something of yourself. You ain't gonna be shooting forever, you know.
Has been as long as I remember. Everybody says it's gonna get worse.
I know it'd make your ma happy if you stayed in school.
I don't know Ma anything. She's the one who got Pa killed.
What? Now hold on, Daniel. What are you talking about?
Ma was always fighting with him.
About what?
Swore not to tell. Cody, look at the size of him! Yeah!
Come on, get ready! Nice to see you, ma'am.
Marshall and her son Daniel.
Where you been, Teaspoon? That Army's giving me the runaround. I somehow got the notion them stolen guns was hidden over at the Hahn Ranch. They was looking high and low.
Why did you have to go, Marshal?
Well, search warrant. Of course, if they'd found the guns, I'd have had to arrest the Hahns and confiscate the place.
Oh.
Ma'am?
Sorry, that was clumsy of me. All that fun wore him out.
He's a good boy.
I can't thank you enough for all the kindness you've shown him. Life's been pretty tough on Daniel lately.
I heard he saw his father shot.
Well, it's not just that. Things weren't too good between Brad and me. We had our disagreements. It upset Daniel so because he adored his father. Sometimes I think he blames me for what happened.
Boy his age gets confused by his feelings sometimes. He'll grow out of it.
Yes, of course he will. You've been such a good influence on him. Like a big brother he can look up to.
Yes, ma'am.
Good night, William. Thank you for a lovely day.
You ought to get some rest. It's gonna be a while before I get this wheel back on.
I'm not taking my eyes off of you till we get to Rock Creek.
Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. You ought to know that by now. I'm just worried about your baby.
My baby's gonna be just fine.
You haven't slept in a couple of days. That can't be good.
Look, the sooner we get to town, the sooner I'll sleep. You keep working. There's no ammunition.
What?
I ran out. Your gun's all we got.
Get in the wagon.
Well, look what we got here. Where's the man?
Ain't no one else.
I saw him.
I'm alone, I swear.
Get out of there, lady. Find him.
Think he's hiding in here?
What about it, lady? You got any rings for me in that chest, huh?
No, don't, please. It's just some sheets and dishes.
Blast.
He's not in here.
Junk stuff.
It's over. It's all over.
Here he comes.
Hey! Do that here, Jimmy.
That's real nice, Cody.
You don't have to fancy up for us, Cody. We think you smell just fine.
Why don't you two guys just leave me alone?
Cody? Cody, wait a minute.
Leave me be.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. You shouldn't have done that. Your feelings are your own business.
You're damn right.
Figure I'd know that after what the kid and I went through. You boys gave us a rough time when we got together.
I guess we did ride you pretty hard.
Sure did. Love's confusing enough without your friends getting in the way. I just wanted to tell you I know how you feel.
Lou? We, you know.
Sure we can.
I don't understand it, Lou. It's like my stomach is all tied up in knots and it just keeps getting tighter and tighter. I mean, all I keep thinking about is Julia. It's worse than getting shot at.
That's how it was with the kid and me. Both of us had all these feelings building up inside, but we were too scared to say anything. Finally, it got so bad there wasn't any way of hiding it.
It's different with me and Julia. See, she could never love me.
Maybe she does. You don't know till you tell her.
I can't do that. I got no right feeling this way.
Cody, falling in love isn't something you decide to do. It's something that happens whether you like it or not. You got no reason to apologize.
So you think I should tell her?
I think it's a chance you're gonna have to take.
What if she gets upset?
She might surprise you. Truth is, you don't have any choice. Not unless you want to keep living with that knot in your stomach.
Bedtime, Daniel.
But I'm not done yet.
It's late. You can finish the rest in the morning. Don't answer that.
Hey, Cody, you're just in time.
Oh, yeah? Just in time for what?
In time to say goodnight to Daniel.
But I want to talk to Cody.
To bed, Daniel. No more arguments.
See you tomorrow, Daniel. Promise.
Good night.
He'll never admit he's tired, but he'll be asleep as soon as his head hits the pillow. Well, it's awfully late to be out. Something wrong?
No. Can we go outside and sit on the porch?
Nice night out.
One nicest I've ever seen.
Are you all right, William?
Julia, there's something I gotta say. I want... What's wrong?
You have to go. Right now.
Why?
Please, William, don't argue. Just leave.
Listen to me. If there's gonna be trouble, I'm not going anywhere.
We're not in trouble, but you are. If they find you here, they'll kill you. Now go!
Okay. I'll get out of sight, but I'm not going anywhere. You understand?
You enjoying the night air?
I was until I heard you coming.
I'm afraid we have to impose on your hospitality again, Julia.
If hospitality were a concern, you wouldn't be here.
Now, don't be getting yourself all worked up for nothing. I assure you we'll be as quick as possible.
That's the last of them.
Now, that wasn't any trouble now, was it?
There will be if you keep coming here.
Not if you do what you're told. Evening, Julia. Let's go!
going on here, Julia?
He threatened to kill Daniel. I couldn't stop him. There was no one I could go to for help. Oh my God, I'm so frightened.
It's gonna be okay. Busy, Teaspoon?
Well, I expect I can squeeze you in. What's the trouble?
I got a question about the law.
Go ahead.
Suppose I had a friend that was forced to help some outlaws. Now, this friend of mine didn't do anything wrong, but these outlaws made him hide some stolen money on his land. Could he be arrested for that?
Well, how'd these outlaws force your friend to help?
They threatened to kill somebody that was very close to him.
Well, law wouldn't hold your friend responsible for that. He ought to go to law for help.
He can't. He's too scared. See, even if these outlaws was captured, others would come after him.
Well, I can see the problem.
I guess there's just no way around it.
Now, hold on, Cody. What do you think them outlaws would do if they got the notion their money wasn't safe?
They'd probably move it.
That's right. Well, seems to me a smart lawman would be watching where they took it. Then later on, he'd arrest them. Outlaws would never suspect your friend.
A teaspoon, that might just work.
You're right, it would. Damn good idea. And I want you to tell your friend that I expect a big kiss when this is over.
Thomas and I always knew we'd get married. We grew up together. Never spent a day apart. Got so we knew what the other was thinking before they even said it.
Just like that with my friend Ike. This was his. It's funny. Even though he's gone, it's like he's still looking after me.
Is he the one who was shot?
Ike would look at me and I could hear the words.
How'd it happen?
We met a girl, Emily. Ike was normally shy around girls, but it was different with Emily. He fell in love with her. Anyway, somebody killed her father. She went after him. I got in the middle of it.
Oh. So he died trying to save her.
It didn't have to happen.
No. If he loved her, he couldn't have done anything else.
What's wrong?
How much you know about birthing babies?
After Kimball moves the rifles from your place, you'll be safe. Then Teaspoon will follow him and explain everything to the army later. No one will ever know you were involved.
Why would he move them?
Teaspoon's gonna make them think they're planning to do a search at your place.
Oh, you don't know what a relief that is to me. Thank you so much.
Everything's gonna be okay.
That's it. Now push. Push. You're almost there. Keep pushing.
I can't anymore. I can't.
Just a little longer.
Oh, God, it hurts.
Keep pushing. That's it. That's it. You're doing fine. Now push. Just a little more. Push. Push. Come on. Come on. Keep pushing. Come on. Oh, good. It's a boy. A healthy boy.
What are you doing here, Daniel?
I ran away. I'll come to stay with you.
I don't think your mother would appreciate that. Now run along.
I don't care. She's got Cody now.
Cody. Who the hell is Cody?
Just a dumb puke. Heard him talking about you and the guns.
What they say?
I don't know.
Think, Daniel, think!
Time to get up, Daniel. Come on, you've got chores to do before you... Daniel? Oh, no.
Shirley, what are you doing here?
Daniel's gone. He ran away last night.
Are you sure?
I found this by the window. He must have seen us.
All right, now wait a minute. I mean, where could he have gone? Who does he know?
The only person I can think of is Kimball.
Kimball. All right, let's go. No, you take care of this buckboard for me?
Yeah.
Mr. Kimball.
Yeah.
How you know we're not riding into a trap?
I don't. That's why we're bringing a boy. A little extra security.
Luke. Yes, sir.
Let's move. Come on, boy.
A gentleman usually knocks.
Yeah, well, usually when he's expecting a lady. Now, where's Kimball?
He left.
Please, I'm looking for my son. Has a little boy been here?
The boy was here. Not for long, though. They left in a big hurry.
Where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
Last one. That's the last of them, Mr. Kimball.
Count them again.
So where are we gonna take them?
Don't ask questions.
They're all here.
Okay, let's get moving.
Pull me up.
You're staying here.
Please say I'd go with you.
You gotta give your mother a message from me.
What message?
Give him a limp.
Daniel!
Go around, go around.
Drop your guns or I'll kill him. Do it!
You got no place to run, Kimball. Let the boy go.
Daniel! Daniel, no! Don't! Please don't hurt him!
Hold it, ma'am. He'll be all right.
Let the boy go, Kimball, and take me.
That's far enough.
I'll make a better shield than he will.
I'm warning you.
What kind of a man are you, hides behind a little boy?
I'll kill them both of you, I will. Tell him, Julia! I'll kill him just like I did that traitor husband of yours. He quit on me!
You killed my son!
This is where we brought Ike.
It's beautiful up here. A real nice resting place.
Death doesn't bring rest. It releases a spirit. Ike should be soaring free like the wind.
You know, Buck, I've been thinking. Thomas could use a middle name, and since you brought him into the world, I'd like to call him Buck. Would you mind?
I'd be honored. But it'd be a greater honor if you named him Ike.
Thomas Ike Granger. I think Ike suits him just fine.
I got you!
Well, I straightened everything out with the army. They won't give you no more trouble.
You're a godsend, Marshal. I don't know how to thank you.
Whew.
Come on, Daniel. Time to go home.
You coming, Cody?
I don't think so, Daniel.
I made something for you. Whittled it myself.
That's real nice. Thank you.
I want to thank all of you for everything that you've done. Especially you, William.
Doesn't everybody have chores to do right now?
I've been thinking that maybe I should take Daniel back east to his grandparents.
For how long?
I don't know. This isn't a good place for a little boy to be growing up. At least not now. He needs to forget.
It's probably for the best.
I wish it didn't have to be this way.
Julia. You know, I think what you're doing is right. I guess this time just wasn't right for us, that's all.
I suppose so.
I would like to see you again.
I'd like that too. Who knows? Maybe we'll just meet somewhere. Why don't we think about it?
That's good, mister. That's real good. What are you? You, some kind of magician? How about you put on a little show for me? Just to help pass the time.
How about I make you disappear?
Keep away from them bars, Rummy. Well, it's for sure all right. Order from the governor's on its way from the capital.
You're just gonna have to get me out of here then before it comes, won't you?
I don't know, Dobbins.
How about for this? And a couple thousand more just like it.
Where?
Well, you get me out of here. We'll go there together. Partner. You still here?
Well, full house. Aces high.
Not so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4 ladies.
She did it again. How is she doing it?
Don't ask me.
Teaspoon around?
Probably at his office. Why?
Special order from the governor.
Oh, Cody, I got a letter for you too. All the way from New York.
New York?
There you go.
Dear Mr. Cody, we are happy to inform you that they bought it. They bought my story.
Who bought it?
What story?
About the Pony Express. About us.
What about us?
Everything. I sent in part of my journal as a story to one of them periodicals, True Tales of the West, and they bought it and they want to see more.
I didn't know you were writing a journal.
I didn't know you could write.
Says right there, it's going to be in the very next issue.
Hey, wait.
Well, I've been working on it for a while, but I kept it a secret from y'all because I didn't want you funning me. It says right there, they want the real truth.
From you?
I think it's great, Cody. Shows you're thinking about the future. I, for one, can't wait to read what you wrote about us.
Well, Lou, I'll be sure you get the first copy. Well, maybe the second.
Teaspoon, we should just burn this thing and put it out of its misery.
It's time to spruce up. This place ain't been clean since...
This just came for you, straight from the governor.
What is it?
It's an extradition order. Fella doing time for robbery in Hooper County, but marshals in Kansas want him to stand trial for murder.
What's his name?
Floyd Dobbins.
Floyd Dobbins.
You know him, Jimmy?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
I haven't.
You consider yourself lucky. He ain't the kind of fella you want to cross paths with.
Trouble is, Dobbins due to get out of jail day after tomorrow. Governor figures we're the only ones who can get this order to Hooper in time before he's sprung.
It's a 3-day ride.
It'll get there. I'll make it.
Does that mean you're volunteering, Mr. Hickok?
Yep.
Well, pin this on and take this. And Jimmy, ride safe.
Got everything you need?
Don't need much.
Cooper County's a long ways off.
Not that long, Jesse.
Long enough for a body to get awful lonesome by themselves.
Jesse, I'm not taking you with me, so you can quit trying to get me to ask you.
You gotta let me go, Jimmy.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. It's time.
Time for what?
Time to show them what I'm made of. Do what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, come on, Jesse.
No, I'm sick of letting you talk me out of things. All day long, you guys have me cleaning the bunkhouse and sweeping the jail and carrying mattresses around. But at night, I dream of the way things ought to be.
Yeah, and how's that?
Me making the difference. You must have felt the same way once.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Then you know why you gotta let me go.
No. I understand why you can't.
I don't care.
Get on back to Rock
I ain't
Creek.
going back.
Don't argue with me! Hold up. Hold up. What'd you do to her?
I don't know. I was riding pretty hard, but
You hurt her leg real bad. You're lucky you made it this far.
so now I suppose you're just gonna leave me here?
Well, it'd serve you right, Jesse. I wouldn't do that to the horse. Give me the reins and get on back.
You'll see. I won't be no trouble. Heck, I can be a lot of help and good company, too. You won't even know I'm around. Well, I'll be as quiet as a scared hare first day of summer. Besides, this time I showed you what I could do, Hickok.
Why don't you start with keeping your mouth shut?
Credit? You must think I'm as dumb as this mule. I don't give no credit, and you ain't got nothing I want to trade for. You come back when you got cash money.
He ain't gonna make no trade. Just get on back, Emmett.
Fine animals, aren't they? No, you won't find better horses in the whole territory.
Listen now. I bet we swap that horse for my friends here.
Well, let's see. She's lame.
Why do you think we're even talking to you?
Look, mister, this horse is twice the animal yours is. Now, in a couple of days, she's going to be as good as new. It's a deal I wouldn't pass up.
Yeah, well, you ain't me, are you? This horse don't look like nothing to me.
Come on, Jesse, let's find someone who knows what they're talking about.
You saying I don't know my business?
You call this a business?
Take that back. I said take it back.
Teach him a lesson, Hickok.
Stay out of this, Jesse.
Hickok? You're Wild Bill Hickok?
In the flesh. You called out the wrong man, mister.
Jesse. You don't look old enough to be Hickok. Well, Wild Bill, let's see who you really are. Thought so.
Told you.
Which one of those horses did you say you were interested in, Mr. Hickok?
You got horses?
Out back.
How about the sheriff?
Over to the saloon, having a drink.
You done good.
Hey, Curtis, you seen my... What the hell?
What'd you have to kill him for?
He was in my way.
Not going back on our deal, are you?
Our deal's the same as it's always been.
There you are, partner. Thank you.
Tompkins, are they here yet? Tompkins? Well, are they here?
Jody, I'm pleased to say they're here. Now, the reason I'm pleased is because I won't have to listen to you ask me anymore if they've shown up yet.
Well, I'm glad that you're happy, Tompkins. Now, let's just get this crate open. On the trail with the Pony Express by William F. Cody.
Congratulations, Cody. You owe me a dime for that.
Tell you what, Tompkins. Here's $1. I'll be taking 10 of these. One for each of the riders, a few extras in case any of them want more than one copy.
Why don't you just buy the whole box?
Well, I wouldn't want to deprive your customers of the opportunity to read about my exciting exploits.
You mean you filled the whole book just writing about yourself?
Of course not. There's a whole bunch of stuff about the other riders in here. Plenty of it. I gotta go, Tompkins. Boy, wait till they get a load of this.
Yeah. You can say that again.
Marshal. Marshal.
Excuse me.
So where are we headed?
We?
You gonna start that again?
No, I'm starting after Dobbins, and you're gonna end up in Rock Creek.
I ain't going back, Jimmy. You're gonna have to take me, or you're gonna have to shoot me.
All right, you can go.
Really? I'm going with you?
A lot easier letting you come than telling you why you can't.
You won't regret it, Jimmy. I'll do you proud. Anything you say.
All right, look. Why don't you start by going over to the general store, getting some supplies. We'll be on the road for about 2 days.
You got it. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
More like 2 weeks.
Jimmy? Forgot to tell me what you wanted. Maybe you better come with me.
Is that Cody's magazine?
Yeah, it sure is. Have you read this yet?
Well, he gave me a copy, but I hadn't gotten around to it yet. Is it funny?
Well, you could say that.
You can't imagine what he's been like these last few days.
Scared to talk to you.
Whatever for?
Oh, no reason. You really haven't read this, have you?
No. Should I?
Well, if you get around to it, parts of it are kind of entertaining. But I wouldn't read page 5 if I were you.
Page 5, huh? What are these pages?
Oh, I'm just marking the spot.
Rachel, the woman who runs the station, is a true joy to have around.
I think that's about enough.
Not only is she quite competent at doing her job, but the way that woman fills out a dress is enough to make a blind man blush. I can't believe he wrote that about me.
I wouldn't read page 7 if I were you.
get through with him, he's not going to remember how to read, let alone write.
Now, Rachel, you forgot your things. Let's see, where was I here?
So where are we headed? Are you gonna keep it a secret?
It's a little ranch outside of Clinton.
Who lives there?
Someone Dobbins is itching to meet. It'd be nice if we got there first.
There's bad blood between you two, ain't there?
What makes you say that?
The look in your eyes, the way you say his name. What'd you do?
Just hurt some innocent people.
That ain't all, is it?
Jesse, look, I just want to get him to Kansas so the law can take care of him. That's all.
No, it ain't. You want to kill him, don't you?
If it gets to that?
Hang around you, it generally does.
Jesse, I don't get you. What is it about folks killing each other that interests you so much?
I don't know. Maybe I just been around it so much I'm curious.
Yeah, well, you get too curious. You may just find out more than you want to.
Good news, Teaspoon. Kid ran across a horse trader. Says he saw Jesse and Hickok together.
Oh, that boy. Well, at least he's in good hands. Jimmy knew it was good for him. He'd swap Jesse for a new saddle.
Right about now, Cody's the one I'd like to swap.
Was something troubling you, Lou?
Only this.
What, Cody's story? I've been saving that. I intended to peruse it tonight before bed.
Well, just don't read it while you're eating.
Is that a hint of literary criticism in the air?
It's trash, Teaspoon. Listen to this. Lou was awful quiet when we first met. I could understand it, too. Every litter has to have a runt. Seems like Lou was ours.
Well, that ain't so bad. The boy's just being colorful.
Still, we felt sorry for him and decided to keep Lou on. Even though he can hardly lift up a mail bag to get it on a horse.
Well, at least he didn't say he was a girl.
That's because he knows I would have pounded him into dirt.
Lou, you can't fault the boy for having an active imagination. That is the mark of a great writer. You just can't let it bother you.
Then I suppose you're not going to let this bother you.
The fella running the outfit is an ex-Texas Ranger by the name of Teaspoon. Strange name that certainly don't refer to his eating habits. He is more likely to chow down with a shovel than with a teaspoon. And he's got the belly to prove it. It's a slight exaggeration. This next part's a lie. And that's a bigger lie.
Colorful, ain't it?
Cody!
Dobbins?
Maybe. You stay here.
Where'd she go? She moved, I told you. I bought the place for her a couple of years back.
Where'd she move?
I don't know. Don't lie to me, old man. Somewhere north of here. Out on the other side of town. That's all I know. I swear it.
Well, try it, Dobbins.
Hickok.
Put it down. You got it, Chief. Put the gun down.
Well. If it ain't little Jimmy Hickok all growed up.
Over there.
Appreciate your help, son.
You come too late, Jimmy. Leland's would have done moved off.
No, I came for you. I'm taking you to Kansas to see you hang.
You working for the law? Huh, that ain't the story I heard.
Well, you heard wrong.
You know, this boy right here used to be my right hand. He's always been a big help.
You shut your mouth.
Why don't you tell the nice old man here, Jimmy, how he used to do anything I'd say?
Shut up!
Tell him how he even used to help me to kill. Tell him. Still trigger happy, huh?
Jimmy!
All right, Doc. Well, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
You gonna be all right?
Doc says he is.
It's all my fault. I heard the shots and
I know. I let him rattle me.
I ain't like you, Jimmy. Letting a man do that to you.
Dobbins ain't no ordinary man.
What do you mean?
Dobbins used to be marshal around here. I was on my own, drifting. I'd been hungry for about 3 days. He caught me stealing eggs out of a hen house, so instead of arresting me, he put me to work.
As a deputy?
No. Just odd office jobs. Whatever he wanted me to do.
Kind of like me and Teaspoon.
You got some explaining to do, Cody.
For what?
For what you wrote about us?
Just telling the truth, that's all.
The truth? You call this the truth? A former Texas Ranger who spends more time with his boots on his desk than in his stirrups?
All right, but I see, Teaspoon.
A rider who's so attached to his whip he sleeps with it under his pillow.
A fella who talks more to his horse than his girlfriend?
Now, fellas, a little humor keeps the readers interested. Excuse me.
Runt of the litter?
And I'm too much of a lady to read what you wrote about me, but you'd never know it by what you said.
A man's got a right to say what he thinks.
Only if he thinks before he says it.
Freedom of speech, Lou. This makes this country so great. Now, if you'll excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You know, it occurs to me there's something else that makes this country great. The sweet act of revenge.
At least Dobbin sounds like an interesting fella. Marshal one day, outlaw the next.
Why don't you just leave it alone, Jesse?
Just thought you'd see right through a man like that.
Look, I hadn't seen as much then as I've seen now. I was only about your age.
So what happened?
These gold shipments from California were getting robbed a lot. And Leland, the fella who was running the freight office, he wanted Dobbins to stop him.
What'd he do?
Dobbins told Leland to take the next shipment off the wagon before it got into town, so that he could take these outlaws without risking the gold. And there were no outlaws. It was Dobbins who was stealing the gold. He was setting Leland up, but I never seemed to catch him. until later. And Leland's wife was a widow.
Cody's mouth is so big the rest of the riders could climb inside, but who'd want to, considering his breath? The way this fella rides, you'd think he must have trained on a goat instead of a horse.
That one's mine. How do you like it?
What's going on here, Lou?
Lou? Don't you mean runt of the litter?
Y'all still getting riled up about that?
Not anymore. We're getting even. You inspired us, Cody. We're sending copies of these off to that True Tales of the West.
You wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Freedom of speech. See, we all wrote one. We figure that way they're bound to print at least one, maybe two, maybe one every month, or maybe a whole year of stories about you, Cody. What do you think?
Think I'm gonna be sick. You haven't sent him off yet, have you?
Kid's taking him on his next run. You know if he left yet?
Howdy. So, how'd you like me?
Not exactly my style.
Look, we'd all like to be writers, but you're the published author here.
And I'm sure that magazine would love to get another story from you about us.
I'm sure they would.
And maybe this time it can be a true tale of the West.
A real true tale of the West.
I'm starting to get inspired.
And maybe this time you'll let us see it before you send it off.
Sir, excuse me.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Sarah Leland. Sam Leland's widow. You know where I might find her?
Might. You a friend of hers?
No, not exactly, but I just need to speak with her.
What about?
Well, it's none of your concern, really. Can you just tell me where she is?
That poor woman's got enough troubles without you bothering her.
Jimmy, hold it. Let him go. I'm real sorry, mister. There's a good reason why he's trying to find her. She seems to be in a little trouble, and we aim to stop it.
She and her boy live in a cabin a couple miles north of here. Just off the main road. You can't miss it.
Thank you.
All right, children, class is dismissed. Come sleep with me. I'll be right here. Miss Wells, will you still stay on out? Miss Wells. Bye now. Hurry up now. My blood.
He's walking with a frog. You should see it. Hope your mom will let you do your chores later. Hey, I forgot my jacket. You go on ahead. I'll catch up to you.
Mom, this way.
Hey, Seth. Remember me?
No.
You are Sam Leland's boy, right?
That's right.
Yeah, well, I'm an old friend of your pa's. Now, what's that coming right out of your ear, huh? Well, looky here. Real gold. You ever seen a coin like that, huh? Maybe your pa had one. Oh.
This must be the place.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's time, Jimmy?
For what?
Time you told me what this is all about?
It's about me. It's about me looking so hard for the good in somebody that I couldn't see the bad.
Dobbins?
Yeah. Dobbins convinced me that Leland had stolen the gold. So we went to track him down.
Did you find him?
I led Dobbins right to him. But the gold wasn't there. So Leland panicked, took out his gun, and Dobbins shot him. But I didn't find out till later that Dobbins had set him up. He was long gone by then. He must still be looking for that gold. He's got to figure the only person who can help him find it is that woman down there. The widow of an innocent man whose death I'm partly to blame for.
Something I can help you?
Ma'am?
You got a lot of nerve coming here.
I come to help you.
Help me? Just like you helped my husband?
That's why I'm here, ma'am.
What, to say you're sorry? To say it was all Dobbins' fault? Well, you already said that, and it won't help now any more than it did back then. My husband was a good man. An honest man. Because of you, he's dead. There ain't nothing more for us to say. Now get off my land.
Tell me about Dobbins, ma'am. Seems he's busted out of jail and come looking for the gold.
Dobbins and the gold can go straight to hell. And if you don't ride out of here right now, I'll send you there to meet him.
Mrs. Leland! Mrs. Leland! Mrs. Leland!
What is it, Luke?
It's Seth. He left school with some stranger.
What do you look like, son?
Real rough. Dressed in a long duster.
Dobbins.
You're the one who brought this on us. Why'd you have to come back here? Wasn't leading him to my husband enough? You had to lead him to my son, too? He's only a boy! Oh!
Mrs. Leland.
Go away.
I don't want to be here any more than you want me here. But Dobbins has got your son, and I've got to find him.
Why would he take Seth?
Because he's looking for the gold. Now, Dobbins must figure that Seth knows where it is.
He doesn't. He doesn't know anything about what happened back then. Seth doesn't even know how his daddy died.
Didn't you ever go looking for it?
Don't you understand? I didn't care about the gold. Finding the gold wasn't going to bring back my husband.
Jimmy? Look, ma'am, I know how you feel about Jimmy, but you gotta let him help find your boy.
Why?
'Cause he's the only one who can. And he needs to. Are you sure Seth has no idea where your husband took the gold?
It could have been a million places.
My father used to take me and my brother Frank up to special places in the wild. Secret places. Places only we knew about. Did Seth and his father have a place like that?
Well, there was a place in the woods. A place my husband had been going to since he was a boy.
It's right over there.
Come on. Is this the place?
Yes, sir. See? Here? Every year, Pa'd made these marks to see how much I grew. His Pa did the same for him when he was young. Pa says this tree is part of our history.
You better hope it still is.
Let me go! Let me go!
Which way?
I don't know.
What if we don't find him?
We will.
You don't know that, Jimmy.
Yeah, I do. It's my responsibility.
It ain't like you killed Leland.
No, but I did everything but pull the trigger, Jesse. Look, if we don't find that boy... Come on. You stay here. I mean it this time.
Put your hands where I can see them. You always were persistent, Jimmy.
Please!
Hold on, son. I'll be right there.
Help me!
Can't see.
You hit?
Damn it, I told you to stay out of this.
Let me see.
It's nothing.
We gotta get out of here.
No, we still got the boy, Jesse.
What do you want me to do?
Look, I'll keep Dobbins busy. You circle around and you get the boy. Now, when you get the boy, you keep going until you get all the way home. Listen, kids, now go.
Jesse?
Yeah. I'll go get Seth.
Give me the gun.
Mr. Hickok. I don't know what to say, but...
You don't need to say anything. I'm just happy I got your boy back to you. Take care of your mom.
Well, you boys ride safe now.
Thanks, ma'am.
Wait! That man, he was the one who killed my pa, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Pa was a good man, Seth. I'm sorry you didn't get to know him too well.
Were you his friend?
No, but I would have liked to have been.
It's a long way home. You gonna start talking to me sometime soon?
Sure. Not angry with you.
It's a first.
No, I've been meaning to thank you for saving my life back there.
There's nothing.
It wasn't.
It was different than I thought it'd be.
Harder?
No, just different. Think you'll stop feeling guilty now?
Maybe. You think you'll start?
No. Night, Jimmy.
Night.
sarsaparilla.
Long ride?
Yeah.
Well, from the look of you, I'd say you earned more comfort than that. I got some nice rooms upstairs.
Appreciate it. Food and drinks all we want.
Well, some real friendly ladies, too.
That's your peace and quiet for you, you know.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Hickok! Hey, Hickok! Remember Gabe Calder? He's a friend of mine.
I don't want no trouble here, mister.
Neither do I.
Ain't right what you done to him, leave him with his hands like that. Ain't civilized.
What's the matter with you, Hickok? You deaf?
No, just hungry.
Hungry? I thought chickens only ate feed. Pok, 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 pok.
I feel funny now. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it if you left.
Now, we can do our business in the street or right here. Makes no difference to me.
I'll be right out.
Fred didn't want to have to trade for it again. This drought's killing me.
Well, okay, Luke, but this can't go on forever.
No. Same terms. 30 days. You gonna give me a chance to buy it back?
Not for that. I got way more watches than I'll ever use already. Guess I could do it for the locket, though.
Give it to him.
It was my mama's. You can't just trade it away.
Laura, you're just a memory now. You gotta eat.
I can't. I won't. This is the only thing of hers I got left.
Maybe I could use that watch after all.
I ain't looking for charity. Now, give it to me.
No.
Damn it, woman!
We don't need to be doing this.
Somebody get a doctor!
What are you looking at? Huh? Get out of here! You leave us alone!
Mister, I'm sorry. She ran out of nowhere. There was nothing I could have done.
She never hurt nobody. Why'd you have to kill her? Why?
Back off. Leave him be.
The lady just came out of
I've
nowhere.
already been told that by people who saw. I want you out of here.
Why, if you know what happened?
Look, because of that, I don't lock you up. But I ain't looking for you to get back shot either. At least not today. Now get out of here and don't show your face in Benton again.
Rebel souls, deserters we are called. Chose are done.
We do our business in the street or right here. Makes no difference to me.
Well, 5.5.
What? We all getting raises?
No, better than that. I finally got a letter about that reporter Russell Majors in Waddell is sending out to document our way of life.
What's it say?
Well, I'll tell you. It seems that Mr. Russell feels that the good folks back east should, and I quote, be made aware of the hardships and sacrifices your boys and girl face on a daily basis in the tireless service of their country.
Well, that sounds good to me, Teaspoon.
Of course, knowing Mr. Russell as I do, I suspect his mind is less on documenting and more on publicizing.
What's that, Teaspoon?
Publicity? Well, you might say that's what folks do when they want to draw attention to something.
You mean like when that Marcus fella wrote that book about Jimmy?
Yeah, kind of.
Why would anyone want to do something like that?
Well, it ain't all bad, Lou.
What's for Jimmy?
That's because the things Marcus said wasn't the truth.
And publicity is the truth.
Yeah, sort of. Stretched a bit, but not so as it'd take your head off.
I knew a hangman once. Said the same thing about his rope.
Good morning.
Excuse me. You at the express office?
Yes, ma'am.
Jennifer Walker, New York Dispatch. You must be the pride of Russell Majors and Waddell.
Well, that'd be us. William F. Cody. At your service.
Pleasure.
Oh, and this here is my associate, Mr. Kidd. The Kid.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am.
The Kid.
Oh, and this is our other associate, Ike McSwain.
Happy to meet you, Ike. What was it?
McSwain. Ike doesn't talk.
Every reporter's nightmare.
You don't understand. I can't talk.
Oh, you...
Excuse me. That stagecoach you just come in on? Looks exactly like one I encountered a little while back. Just before it was attacked. By a gang of bloodthirsty bandits. Set on nothing but larceny and destruction. All 12.
Really? There were a dozen, huh?
More or less. Of course, it's hard to tell when the bullets start flying.
Well, I had no idea that riding for the express held so many dangers.
All in a day's work. No siree. You wouldn't have wanted to be there that day, believe you me. It was a truly terrible sight to behold. He must have stood well over 10 feet tall. I'm serious. No kidding. Why, the ground even shook when he let out the most blood-curdling roar I ever heard. It was right then I figured I had dinner written all over me.
But somehow, miraculously, you lived to tell the tale.
To this day, I still can't figure out why. It must have been because I helped him get out of that hole in the ground. Anyways, he returned the favor later when this bushwhacker got the drop on me. Thought I was dead.
So what happened?
Well, it turns out the bushwhacker had dinner written all over him instead. So anyways, to make a long story short, when it was all said and done, me and that bear, we parted the best of friends.
Wow, that's an amazing adventure, William.
Yeah.
One doesn't run into many men of your ilk back east.
Well, thank you. I think you're kind of special too, Jennifer.
You all right?
Yeah? Why?
I just saw you riding in here like a bat out of hell.
Something you wanted, Lou?
Yeah. I just, I wanted to thank you about what you told the kid about.
So you two finally did some dancing. I dare.
Jimmy? Did you talk to that reporter?
What reporter?
Excuse me, Noah. Could I talk to you for a minute? I was just curious how it was for you here, being a free-born black man out west, the rest of the country torn apart by the question of slavery. What's so funny?
You ain't interested in me, lady. Or the Pony Express, for that matter.
Of course I am. Why else would I be all the way out here?
Oh, you got a reason. And her name is Jennifer Walker. There's a story here that'll get her noticed. My guess is you'll find it. In fact, you probably done figured out already by now that the only story worth telling is the one about Wild Bill Hickok.
It's ridiculous. There's 7 of you. He's only one man.
You can say that to the cow chips turned to gold. I know different.
Well, I certainly didn't expect this from you, of all people. Out of anybody here, you should know what it's like to be born with a weight around your neck.
Oh, what? Now you're trying to tell me that we share the same skin color?
Of course not. But I'm a woman in a man's world. Look, I worked my tail off to earn this job. You want to know my reward? I get sent out here to the middle of nowhere to do some stupid story because my boss owes a favor to Russell Majors and Waddell.
You're breaking my heart.
I said whiskey. Are you gonna give me a hard time, or are you gonna get me the drink?
There you are.
Leave the bottle.
Yes, sir.
I better get my eyes checked. Well, I must be seeing things.
What do you want, kid?
Are you forgetting the company rules about drinking?
Nope.
I'm sorry if that reporter's being here stirring up old demons, but this ain't the way to handle it.
You don't want to disappoint Russell Majors and Waddell, do you?
That ain't what I'm talking about.
Could have fooled me.
Come on, let's get in here.
I'll leave when I'm good and ready. Now, kid, why don't you go outside? Girlfriend's waiting for you. Go outside and play, maybe do a little dance.
Back off, Jimmy.
Sorry.
That reporter will be gone in a couple days. You don't want to talk to her, don't talk to her. Just stay away from her. But you ain't gonna find any answers in here.
Have one on me, kid.
What's with Jimmy?
I don't know. He ain't acting like himself. He just got back from Benton, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Something must have happened.
I don't have a run scheduled for a couple days. I could go find out.
Take Katie. She's rested. If you leave now, you can make it before dark.
You gonna let me ride your horse? Come on.
Careful, Lou.
So, do you go into town very often for supplies?
On occasion. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, actually. I was wondering about Jimmy Hickok.
I figured as much.
Can you answer some questions for me?
As long as they're about me or what we do. Can't speak for anybody.
You can't. You won't. What is it with you people? I am just trying to do my job here, and you're making it impossible for me to do it. Didn't the company tell you to cooperate with me?
Cooperate, not gossip.
Believe me, I'm not interested in any half-truths or unfounded reputations. I'm just trying to write about you and your life here. Is that so terrible? Besides, I was just interested in that silver gun of his. I've never seen one like it. Mr. Tompkins at the store said he's got another one just like it. Is that true?
Tompkins talks too much.
Well, why doesn't he wear it? Come on.
I've got to go help Buck fix a fence. Excuse me.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm Jennifer Walker.
Yeah, I know who you are. Why don't you do us both a favor and get out?
Look, I'm real sorry about this. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just trying to do my job.
Well, if your job's going through people's things, you ought to get a new one.
Believe me, it isn't. I'm here to help Russell Majors and Waddell by writing a story about you. About all of you. Your friends aren't making it very easy on me.
Well, I'm real sorry to hear that now, if you don't mind.
Look, I'm not like him. I just want you to know that.
Like who?
Marcus, the man that wrote the book about you. I don't write fiction. I don't make things up. It's the truth I'm after. I wouldn't blame you for not believing me.
The truth, huh? Well, if you find it, you be sure to let me know.
Where are you going? Jimmy, what's wrong? You know, whatever it is, you can talk to me.
It's too late for talking.
Well, you can't just leave.
Why not? All I ever end up doing is bringing people trouble and pain anyway.
What are you talking about? That isn't true, and you know it.
Not true, huh? You want to know the truth, Rachel? The truth is, for too long, I've been pretending to be something I ain't. I don't see the point in fighting it anymore.
Jimmy, I know how you feel. I spent a lot of time running myself. But you got a home here and people who care about you.
All the more reason to leave. Now get out of here.
Jimmy!
All right, Rachel.
He didn't know where he was going?
If he does, he's not telling.
What the hell's going on with him? Think it's got something to do with that reporter?
I don't know. Maybe the kid's got the right idea. Something must have happened in Benton.
Ryder coming.
Looks like Lou. What's she doing back so soon?
Whoa, Katie! Had a fella coming from Benton on my way out of town. He told me what happened. Jimmy killed a woman.
He did what?
It was an accident. Some drifter forced him into a gunfight, and the woman ran out into the street right into his line of fire. It wasn't Jimmy's fault.
Oh, Lord, no wonder.
We gotta go after him.
Now, hold on a minute. You can't just drop everything every time Hickok gets himself in trouble.
What are you worried about, Teaspoon? That reporter?
This is Jimmy.
I know that. Lord knows how I feel about him, but there's just something about Hickok that's, I don't know, bigger than life. If I was superstitious, which I am, I'd call it destiny. But whatever the hell it is, all I know is we can't keep protecting him from it, because sooner or later he's going to have to face it. And it ain't the kind of thing the man ever beats. Not in this life, anyways.
What are we supposed to do, Teaspoon? I ain't gonna just sit here. Me neither.
I know that. You two go get him. Stay out of his line of fire.
Come on! Yeah! Lord and Lord.
do you want to do?
Close my eyes, hope she goes away.
Tried that already.
Well, let's not make it too easy on her. Come on in.
Wait! Come back! Come back here!
Great.
Lord, am I glad to see you.
Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Don't know about back east, but down this way, people try to stay on the wagon.
Well, since she don't know how to ride it, kid, maybe we ought to take it. Walk will do her good.
You can't be serious.
What about the rattlers, Noah? I don't think that should be a problem. I mean, they don't usually attack their own.
All right, I guess I deserve that. Listen, if it makes any difference, I'm sorry.
Get on. We don't much like what you're doing, but since you made it this far, you'll be safe with us.
We're gonna have to make some time. Especially if these tracks keep headed toward Regrets.
Regrets?
It's the most lawless town in the territory. Nobody goes there unless they're looking for trouble.
Or running from it.
Howdy.
Destiny is a rising sun. I was born, six-gun in mind. Behind a gun, I make my final stand. That's why they call me bad company. I can't deny. Ooh, bad company till the day that I die. Till the day that I die. Till the day I die.
Damn shame, ain't it? Go away, young people that ain't got no manners. Tell the man you're sorry, boy.
Good.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Next round's on him.
I know you from somewhere. Give me a minute, because I never forget a face. I know. You're one of the express riders out of Sweetwater. My name's Angel. I worked at the Wild Horse Saloon last year. You don't remember me, do you? Come on, let's get you upstairs. You can sleep it off some.
How you doing this for me?
You really don't remember me, do you? There was some trouble one night at the Wild Horse. Saddle tramp with a broken bottle. Thought I was his missus. Guess I didn't have much of a marriage. You and your friends, you saved my life. Sleep tight.
It cannot be that bad.
Take our word for it. It is.
If you're trying to scare me, it won't work.
Seems to me it already has.
Look, I don't like this any more than you fellas do, but my story is in that town.
Story's no good if the reporter ain't alive to tell it.
I'll take my chances.
Like hell you will. Look, lady, I got news for you. When we head into town tomorrow, you staying right here.
Here?
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll leave you some food, canteen, and a rifle. If we're not back in 24 hours, you head straight back to Sweetwater and get some help. You understand?
You expect me to sit here
That's
while you
right,
guys ride off?
And you will.
Shut up and go to sleep.
But how
Good
am I...
night.
I can't tell I want another bottle. You'll give me one.
You get out of here!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Walking it off, if you don't mind.
Got any money, mister? We really need it.
I'm sorry, I'm all cleaned out.
Please? My little sister needs new shoes.
You know, you don't look so good, stranger.
That's right. Maybe you ought to lie down.
Get off me!
Hey, look at that gun!
Never mind about that gun. If I was you, I'd be worried about this one.
We wasn't doing anything.
Angel.
I don't want to hear it. From now on, you're on your own.
All right, that's enough.
That's good.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Who's that?
I think that's the sheriff. I'll buy you a drink. Come on.
Somebody gonna do something about that? Yeah. You just pull in?
Yeah.
Well, in case you haven't noticed by now, we have our own law around here.
Yeah.
It boils down to this. Don't bring in trouble from the outside. Don't shoot anybody in the back. And don't get involved in other folks' business. Other than that, you can do whatever the hell you want. Any questions?
Yeah, just one. What do I gotta do? Go about wearing that thing?
Well, that depends who's asking.
Hickok. Wild Bill Hickok.
Well, Mr. Hickok, we're in good health. Morning, Sheriff.
I could have taken care of this for you.
Well, seeing how you just pinned on the badge, I thought we'd take care of it ourselves. We don't like wasting time here. Get them out of here.
Yeah.
It's nothing I take pleasure in. I assure you I have far more profitable ways to spend my time. Good day, Sheriff.
Good day. Church in a place like this.
Where would one be more needed?
Preacher and an undertaker, too.
Also a matter of need.
Why are you following me?
Just curious. You see, there's only one reason to pin on a badge in a place like this. But don't worry. If it's an untimely passing you seek, I lack the power to sway you from your path. I'm sure you have reasons. Every soul whose destiny leads them to regrets has reasons. Far be it from a simple shepherd like me to question them.
I'm real relieved to hear that.
If it wouldn't be too much trouble, I've a small favor to ask. Believe it or not, this was once a lovely place to live. I believe you have the power to return it to that time of serenity, or at least to reduce our scourge of vermin before you depart. It would be the Lord's work, certain to earn you final redemption.
It's too late for that. Excuse me.
Jimmy! What's that you're wearing?
I don't believe it.
Man rides straight into hell. First thing he does is grab a pitchfork and strap on a pair of horns.
What do you want?
Heard what happened in Benton. I'm sorry.
So?
This ain't your kind of place, Jimmy. You gotta get out of here.
It's where you're wrong, Noah. Here's one place I do belong. Now, if you don't mind, I'd appreciate it if you rode out of here and forgot you ever knew me. Take her with you.
What a sweet young thing.
Hi.
You know, for a reporter, you sure don't listen too good.
Well, look, I told you before, my job is here. It's not back there.
All right. Just remember something. We're here to look out for Jimmy, not for you. So stay out of trouble, you understand?
Yeah.
You coming?
Thought you didn't want me around.
We don't. But since you're here, we'd best keep an eye on you. Stay close.
Ain't you gonna do something about that, Sheriff?
Nope.
I hear tell that you're Wild Bill Hickok. That right? Pretty fancy rig you got there. You know how to use them? On the count of 3. 1, 2.
Thought I told you two to get out of here.
It takes a lot of work to stay alive in this town.
Especially if you don't want to.
Sit.
He's trying to tell me something.
What happened in Benton wasn't your fault, Jimmy.
Huh? I mean, if I wasn't Wild Bill Hickok, it wouldn't have happened?
No, nobody can answer that, but that ain't the point.
And then what is the point? Somebody want to tell me that?
It's an accident, Jimmy. Those things happen. You never know why, but they just do.
What about all those other times I just happened to?
What about all the others? They knew what they were doing. You never shot anybody in the back. Whether they were for you or against you, it was their choice.
All except that woman. What choice did she have? No, I never went chasing for trouble. It's like somebody came and carved out my whole life, like I got no say in the matter. Well, if all I'm doing is living by the gun, then this is a good place, isn't it? To end it. Maybe better.
That's crazy talk, Jimmy, and you know it.
Is it? You ought to listen to yourself sometime, Noah. Ain't you the one who said he was born to hang?
Yeah, well, at least I don't go sticking my head in the noose and kicking over the chair.
Hickok!
What?
Hickok!
It's a woman's husband.
I come for you, Hickok! Hickok!
Killing her husband ain't gonna help you forget shooting his wife.
Let me go, kid. Just let me go.
You killed my wife.
Want to do something about that? Go ahead.
Jimmy! Don't do it.
Stay out of it, kid. Come on.
Go on! Finish it!
I can't. I killed her. I killed my own wife.
What are you talking about? It was my shot.
If I hadn't yelled at her, if I hadn't hit her, if I hadn't make her run out there, oh God. Oh God, I killed Clark.
Till the day